All right, let's do this, you guys. Makeup video, are you excited? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. There are so many newbies here, which I'm so excited to have you guys here. I think there are like 800 new people, but today we are going to be doing an review, first impressions of the Storybook Cosmetics Quill and Ink set. I am so excited. If you guys haven't heard of Storybook Cosmetics, they are the company that does a lot of the like Harry Potter themed stuff. So they have all the makeup palettes that look like actual storybooks, which is really cool. I've wanted to order from them for a while, but basically this is a company that does a lot of like storybook themed stuff, or like really like pop culture themed cosmetics that are really awesome. They are cruelty free, gluten-free, paraben-free, all that stuff. So they're a really cool company, and they came out with this eyeliner set that is called the Quill and Ink Liner set, and I have seen videos of this on their Instagram of them doing the waterproof test on it, and that's exactly why I bought it. They like poured a whole bottle of water on this eyeliner and then rubbed their hand all over it, and it didn't move, and I actually kind of tried it on my hand because I couldn't wait, but we're gonna be doing it on the waterline today. So you may be looking at me being like, why are you wearing eyeliner doing an eyeliner tested video? That's because I cannot for the life of me do a winged liner unless I am using a pen. So unless I'm using like a liquid liner pen, I can't do it. So I do often wear black liner on my waterline, which I haven't put on yet because I want to try it. So that's what we're gonna be testing today. I'm gonna show you what the actual set looks like. I'm gonna put it on, and then I'm gonna wear it all day, and then I'm gonna come back at the end of the day and give you kind of an update. So this is the little tin that it comes in, which is amazing. This is so much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. On the site, it looked like it was gonna be like a tiny little tin, but this is so freaking beautiful. So it says Quill and Ink by Storybook Cosmetics, and this kind of reminds me of like Aladdin, I don't even know. But then you open it up and it looks like this on the inside. So what you get is the Quill liner brush, the little stand that you put it in, and then the actual gel liner in this beautiful little tin. And guys, this stuff is like very weighted and nice. So this is the little base. I'll show you it all put together. And then you have your feather brush, which has a beautiful gold quill on the end of it. You flip it over and it has the brush, but this is really weighty, like very weighty, but it's so pretty, and it's very cute, and it goes into the stand that looks like this. It has a Storybook S, which is their little symbol on it, and then the base of it has this really pretty design, and then what you do is you just slide that guy in there, and then you have what looks like a little ink quill, which is really cute. And then the actual jar looks like this. It is a little frosted, it's definitely plastic, so it's not glass, but it says Storybook Cosmetics on it, and then it has a little twisty cap that has a little feather little pendant hanging from it, and then you open it up and you get your gel liner. So very cute. This says black ink. I do believe that they're planning on coming out with other colors, and also they're planning on coming out with refills, so you don't have to buy the whole set every time you buy it. And I believe the price for the entire kit was $40, which I don't think is that bad because you get a brush and the liner, which this kind of gel liner from like Sephora or I don't know, like MAC would probably be like 20 something bucks, and then you also get a brush. So I think it's adorable. The presentation is amazing. It is like maybe a little bit gimmicky, so I'm actually going to be trying it with this brush. I'm not sure I'm going to like the brush, but I am so excited about this, and all their stuff is adorable. So if you haven't checked it out, be sure to check it down below. But now let's get into the actual demo and review. Here we go. We are going to try this on the waterline, which I'm very excited about. So I'm going to, you can see, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, that I have already dipped into this a little bit just to like test it, and I know it's super black, but I know that this brush, since it's a little bit, I mean it's pretty stiff, but it's also more flexible than like a felt tip pen would be. It's a little bit harder to like get the product on the brush, so you kind of have to like get it moving, so you're gonna have to dip it a few times and kind of warm it up. All right, I think I got it on there. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it in my waterline, and I'm gonna try to stay in frame doing this. Okay, so first impressions so far is that it is really black, and it's going on so gently it almost tickles. like the brush almost tickles. So far, that looks great. You guys can see why I line my waterline. I just feel like it makes such a big difference. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other eye. I personally have so much trouble with waterline eyeliners. I don't particularly, that goes on so smoothly, you guys. It almost tickles, so I'm kind of, my eyes are getting a little watery, but I have so much trouble with waterline eyeliner ending up in the corners of my eyes. You've probably seen it in videos if you've seen a lot of my videos, is that it all pulls up right here in the corners. So I'm hoping, this is supposed to be like super waterproof. So I'm hoping that that will be, you know, fixed with this, and I just am so excited about it. So what I'm gonna do next, since I put it on my eyes, is I'm actually going to swatch it for you guys on my hand, which is currently covered in swatches. Una momento. We are going to pick up a little bit more product just to see what we're gonna do, and then, oh, this is hard. How do beauty gurus do this? We're going to, okay, that's like pretty black, and I will say it's a little bit, it's not like a liquid line. Obviously it's a gel liner, so it's gonna be a little bit more patchy in terms of getting like a super crisp line. But what I do like about this is that it's not clumping up at all, which drives me crazy with gel liners, is that sometimes they'll like roll. But so far so good on that, so I'm gonna leave that and let that set down for a second, and then we are actually going to do a water test, and I'm going to pour probably some just regular water onto my hand, and then we're gonna move it around and see what happens. But yes, so far it's freaking adorable, like this sitting on your vanity. How adorable. It is so black. Like, it appears as though, like, this is maybe the blackest liner I've ever used in my waterline. Like, it is so black. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this set down. We're gonna do a water test really quick, and then I'm gonna come back maybe periodically through the day, maybe just at the end of the day, to give you an update on how it's holding up. So I will see you in just a second. Okay, so I am actually in my kitchen, so excuse the bad lighting, but I actually had more room to do this here than I would have if I did it in my bathroom. I have the liner on my hand now. As far as like how it feels pretty good. It is a little bit flaky, but I don't think that like it's not moving. Like, I'm putting pressure on it and it's like only barely smudging. But what I really care about right now is the water test. So we're gonna put some water on it. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so you saw me running under there. Now let's see what happens. Okay, like that's not budging. It's not going anywhere. Like, that's incredible. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so excited. Hopefully this is the same in the waterline, because it doesn't get to dry down the same way as it does like when you put it on your hand when it's in your waterline, because that's always moist. Sorry for the word. But if you can see, like, maybe let's get it in more natural lighting. Put it in front of my face. It is still super black. It's not moved at all, but like, that is not budging. Like, I am rubbing that and it is not going anywhere. So far so good. Let's see how it comes off with makeup remover. Okay, so personally, when I take off my makeup, I use a balm. So I'm gonna see how a balm takes it off. So I'm back in my kitchen because I can set this down on my counter and do it this way. So I use a balm to remove my makeup always. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. So this is what I'm going to try to remove this little guy with. So water, we saw it didn't do anything. So let's see how this balm does. Okay, so it's starting to take it off, but I will say, doesn't seem to be budging very easily, which is a good thing, but might be a little frustrating if you're just like using a makeup wipe. But it is definitely coming off. Like, you can see all the black mixing around in there, which if you haven't used a cleansing balm, it is the bee's knees. Okay, so you can still see that there's kind of a faint line there. Kind of get in there with my nail. Which you don't want to do on your eye, but I feel like you can definitely test here. So here we go, wiping it off with a paper towel. And I mean, other than the gigantic vein in my hand, I don't know what that's about today. It's like totally gone. There is zero trace that it was there. So you might have to work at it to get it off, but in my opinion, that's a good thing. So I'm gonna pop in a little bit later and talk to you guys about how it's going. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I have filmed another video and I'm just gonna do a little check-in. It has been probably 2-ish hours since I last put the stuff on, and so far we do have a little bit, if you can see, a little bit of pooling in the outer corner, but just on that side. So that's a little bit disappointing. And if you can tell, it is like really worn off, which is really a bummer. But I wonder if I just maybe didn't give it enough time to set before I like went about my day. It's also like 101 degrees here in LA today. So different factors, but so far it still looks like I've got waterline eyeliner on, which is important to me. So it did pool a little bit, which is kind of a bummer, but so far, not so bad. So we'll see what it looks like at the end of the day. I'm not gonna touch up and I'll check back in with you guys. Okay, so it has been about 5-ish more hours since my last check-in. We're getting closer to the end of the day. It's obviously still light outside, but it has been on for quite a while now. If you can see, looking at it, it still looks pretty good as far as the shading goes here, but I will say, looking in the mirror, and you can saw in the edit I made because I just shot 3 more videos and edited part of this one. It did look pretty good in the not so great in the viewfinder, and then when editing I saw it still looked pretty good. I will say now that I'm actually looking in a mirror, and I mean, it's still there-ish in the center, but it has worn off quite a bit, and I haven't really been doing much other than just like filming and editing. So it's a little disappointing, but I do feel like had I lit myself or let it dry, like if I had kind of done like this and let it set for like 10-15 seconds or something before I like went about my day, I do feel like it would have stayed a little bit more. Or if I had pulled it a little bit closer to my actual lash line, I think it's gonna have a little more staying power. So I'm gonna keep trying it once this video is over, but I am gonna check in one more time before I go to sleep. So I will see you then. Okay, so I am now in my bathroom. It is pretty much the end of the day. It is like almost 8 o'clock, maybe a little bit later, maybe a little bit earlier. I don't know what time it is. But I have been editing all day and filming and stuff, so I am ready to take my makeup off, get in a nice hot bath, and then go to bed. But I wanted to give you guys an update on the liner. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it's definitely not all there, but if you can kind of see, it's like there still in the center. And the thing is that it hasn't really smudged like all over my eye, like, which it usually does end up all down here, whatever. Those are just dark circles, that's not eyeliner. But I mean, my overall verdict is that I like it. I'm not as 100% thrilled with it as I wanted to be. Like, I wanted it to be this holy grail gel liner. Hi guys, so I wanted to pop in and throw in this last minute clip into this video because I have been using this eyeliner for a few weeks now because I pre-filmed this video and I was like mixed thoughts about it on first impressions, whatever. But you guys, I freaking love this eyeliner. I have been wearing it for, like I said, like 2-3 weeks-ish now, and it really does stay put. I did the thing where I like put it on and then I just kind of hold my under eye like this for like 2-3 seconds and let it dry, and then like it still comes off a little bit in like my outer corners like all my eyeliners do, but it still stays in the middle, so it just constantly looks like I have on waterline eyeliner, which is the look I'm always going for. So I'm giving this like a solid A. It could be an A+ if it didn't smudge at all on the corners of my eyes, but I'm giving it a solid A. I really like it. So if you're interested and you want to check it out, go check it out. I highly recommend it. So I do enjoy it. I just want to let you guys know, and I will see you very soon. In the meantime, my name is Parker. This is Stories in the Dust, and I really hope you'll stick around a while. Bye guys.